Hello, how are you? I'm Albu. Thank you for being here this Monday. The sun is just back out, just in time for work. How great is that, eh? Should we have a look at what is coming up for you? We'll bring you all the best bits of Splendour Festival with slightly less sun. We had 30,000 of you pack into Woollerton Park across the weekend. We were there, and tiny bit of sun, loads of thunder, loads of lightning, loads of rain, but loads of fabulous performances, including from our Dementia Choir and Vicky McClure.
It's all about trying to raise awareness and make people feel less alone in a situation that is so heartbreaking and confusing and complex. And yet, when you see all these people on stage having the time of their lives singing, you can't help but want to join in.
Also, we will have for you the moment that Notts police helped save the life of a man who'd been attacked with a machete in St Anne's.
Alex, try and keep your arms down, mate.
A 16-year-old boy has now been sent to a young offenders institution for 9 years after the incident last year. Medics have praised the officers who were first on the scene. We're also going to be hearing all about how a new website developed by NHS Nottingham and Nottinghamshire ICB will become a central hub for neurodivergent people and their parents and carers as well, by providing tailored support and resources. And we'll be catching up with the organisers of the Mansfield Town Film Festival ahead of the big event this weekend.
Yeah, but it's brilliant to see so many people here. Lots of people coming to celebrate the awards tonight as well. And Mansfield, there's no reason why it can't be a cultural centre for everything and anything, right?
In sport, our very own Mark Dennison has been learning a thing or two from two Trent Rockets players ahead of their part of the new cricket season. They joined us at Splendour on Saturday and shared their hopes for the opening games.
I was supposed to be at Rockets 2 years ago, but I broke both of my feet, so second time.
How do you do that?
Stress fractures.
During play?
Yeah.
You'll also see why Mark hasn't been called up for either of the Rockets as well. First of all then, tens of thousands of you enjoyed Splendour Festival at the weekend. Weren't even put off by a little bit of warning of lightning and thunder and rain either. The annual music festival at Woollerton had some massive names, had the brilliant local artists as ever, and another touching and important moment from our Dementia Choir and a Nottingham legend. We were there to capture it all.
Heavy rain and even a touch of lightning on the Sunday didn't stop more than 20,000 people packing out Woollerton Park on each of the 2 days of Splendour this year. Whatever the weather, the appearance on the main stage of actor Vicky McClure and our Dementia Choir is now a ray of sunshine on the hearts of everyone.
Today is all about the music, it's all about community, it's all about coming together.
Like a July Christmas for the soul, brought to life by special guest Emily Sanday.
Whoever's out there in the audience, it doesn't matter, what their job is, how old they are, they will have some understanding of dementia. And that's what it's all about. It's all about trying to raise awareness and make people feel less alone in a situation that is so heartbreaking and confusing and complex. And yet, when you see all these people on stage having the time of their lives singing, you can't help but want to join in.
As Saturday continued, the sun came out and the famous Splendour crowd spirit was on form on the rolling hills of the park.
Well, the hair came from a group of flamerheads who travel the world going to rugby events, and today it was hosted in Nottingham, and I was invited to join them at a pub in Nottingham to watch the Lions. And they gave me a wig, first time I've joined the group.
As you can see, we've come prepared, and we've been here many times when the weather's not been in our favour.
The music I'm sort of into is a bit of R&B and hip hop, so in the background that's not really my taste.
After local hero Jake Bugg and Block Party headlined Saturday, Sunday saw Sophie Ellis-Bextor, then Kaiser Chiefs and Travis light up the main stage, after a 45-minute break for a passing lightning storm. This year was the last for Notts TV at Splendour, as the channel is due to close in November after more than a decade of bringing the festival's best bits to Channel 7 in Notts.
I do want to say while I'm here, because Notts TV, I'm going to miss Notts TV so much. And I think everyone that's ever worked at Notts TV and all the incredible content that you've put on through the years, I just want to say a massive thank you for everything you've done for the city, and I'm just going to miss it.
Although the festival will go on, 2025 was also the final time for the familiar sight of the Notts TV open-top bus, where artists and celebrities have given hundreds of memorable backstage interviews over the years.
So 3 hairy men on the back of a bus.
Splendour 2025 highlights featuring full performances from the main stage will be on Notts TV next month. Lucy Marshall for Notts TV.
It was brilliant, wasn't it, despite the weather? Right, time for our first guests of the show now. And a new website developed by NHS Nottingham and Nottinghamshire ICB has been designed to become a central hub for neurodivergent people, as well as their families and carers. mindsofallkindsnots.co.uk offers accessible, trustworthy information and as well as guidance for people who want to know more about neurodivergence, including people with ADHD and autism. Here to tell us more is NHS Nottingham and Nottinghamshire Chief Nurse Rosa Waddingham and parent Nikki Wilson, who's been part of the whole development process. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Rosa, just tell us a bit about the website first of all, then. So what's it for, what does it do?
So it's a one-stop shop for people who are inquiring about where their children are, or children and young people wondering where they are with autism spectrum disorder or any neurodivergence. So it's the place to go to explore about how you might get a diagnosis, where you might get support, where you might get treatment. But really, all we've done is facilitate that happening. Really, the website came about because parents and carers said to us, there's no one place we can go to for advice and guidance, and you hear so many different things. And children and young people as well didn't find what we did have really accessible or able to access on a phone or in a really easy way. So it's really that one place to go to for that trusted information about what you can expect.
Okay, so you've listened, you've created it, and Nikki, you've been a huge part of it. So what was your input?
Yeah, so meeting up with Debbie from the ICB that's been involved in kind of overseeing the whole project, and actually sitting down and looking at what is it that we need, coming from a parent perspective, what do we need, what has been lacking over the years, what would be helpful for us, rather than it just being we think this might be helpful for you, but actually what is going to really make that difference for us as parents and for our kids as well.
What's your journey as a parent of neurodivergent child?
Yeah, so my son was diagnosed autistic about 6-8 years ago, roughly that kind of time period. And my daughter's going through the process at the moment. So actually to see kind of the difference between then and now is really interesting, and I wish we'd had this website way back when my son, because it sets out everything that you can expect to happen, where to go, what's going to happen next, all the different options available to you, and it just sets it out in a really nice, clear way rather than trying to fumble your way around 50 different websites, and some of them aren't correct and they're out of date, and so it's brilliant to have it all in one place.
And there's a lot of guesswork, isn't there, with neurodivergent. As a parent, we're looking with our son at the moment. I got diagnosed ADHD in February, so even with yourself, you see signs. But like you say, if you've got somewhere to just go and go, oh, okay, that makes it simple, especially if you are neurodivergent, because you get distracted.
And there's some real myths out there as well. So people will often say, well, you need an education, health and care plan to get support. You don't. We offer a graduated response in Nottinghamshire. You just need to talk to your class teacher or your GP or somebody to start off on that pathway of that response of what can happen straight away, where might I need to go to get an assessment, what might complex treatment look like. But people often hear via other parents things and think, well, that's what I need to do. But we know every child and every child's journey is different. So just providing a set of tools that parents can work with their children, with schools, with GPs to be able to go through that pathway, I think it's really important.
Yeah, it's quite a daunting process. Well, you'll know this.
Absolutely, it's so stressful, and you can spend hours of your time looking through all this information and come out the end of it and be none the wiser because you've got 50 different options and you don't know what's the right way to go. Whereas you go into the website, you literally drop down, find your GP, and it will tell you exactly where to go, what's going to happen, what you can expect. And yes, the time frames might be long and all the rest of it, but at least you know that you're expecting that, rather than I don't really know how long this is going to take, I don't know who I'm going to hear from next.
Three different bits of information, which and then you just, it's brilliant. I'm so glad it exists, and thank you for creating it. Can you just remind us of the website address?
Yes, so it is mindsofallkindsnots.co.uk, and if you don't remember that, just put Minds of All Kinds into your search engine and it will come up.
Fantastic, that's brilliant. Thank you for coming in and sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, let's look at more news headlines now from all around Notts. And police officers have won praise for saving the life of a man who lost a litre of blood after being attacked with a machete in St Anne's.
Alex, try and keep your arms down, mate.
The man, who's in his 30s, was attacked on Egerton Walk last November. Nottinghamshire police were the first on the scene. Medics who treated him later at the Queen's Medical Centre said he would have died if the officers hadn't quickly applied bandages to a 12-inch cut in his arm. A 16-year-old boy, who can't be named because of his age, admitted GBH with intent. He's been sent to a young offenders institution for 9 years and 9 months. And a campaign group and city councillors are calling on Nottingham City Council to show moral leadership and reconsider Marilyn Manson coming to the Motorpoint Arena later this year. First leg of his tour was due to take place in Brighton on October the 26th, but that was cancelled in June after a number of dropped allegations against the singer. Manson's real name is Brian Warner. He's due to perform at the arena on November the 2nd, but that's prompted a campaign group and 2 city councillors to call for it to be cancelled. His US attorney and record label have been contacted for comment. Right, we're going to be back with a preview of the Trent Rockets part of the cricket season, and you can decide whether or not Mark Dennison's any good at playing himself. It's next. Hello, welcome back to the only show on TV which is nothing but Nottinghamshire from Nottingham. I'm Al Booth. Let's get some headlines from around the city and the county now. And a motorcyclist was seriously hurt after his bike was involved in a crash with a car in Underwood last night. That happened on Alverton Road just before 8 o'clock. The motorcyclist is in his 30s and was taken to hospital. Notts police say it was a very serious crash. They're trying to work out what happened in the moments just before the collision. And today is a historic day. It marks exactly 60 years since East Midlands Airport officially opened. The Duke of Edinburgh cut the ribbon on the landmark on July the 21st, 1965. Red Arrows ran a fly-past yesterday evening to mark the occasion. More than 18,500 people travelled through the airport as school summer holidays got underway, compared to just a daily average of 315 passengers back in 1965. Almost 1 million are expected through over the next few months as well. And today the airport is also one of the biggest cargo terminals in Europe. Right, time to talk about a film festival that is coming back to our county for a 3rd year now. Mansfield Town Film Festival is back this weekend and it's bigger and bolder than ever. It takes place at the Mansfield Palace Theatre and it's bringing together a brilliant programme of independent films from all around the world. Festival Director Jay Martin and Assistant Director Kieran Shea are here now to tell us all about it. First though, let's take a look at what some familiar faces have to say about the event.
It's a brilliant thing for Mansfield. It doesn't just bring the community together more, it's culture. When you talk of film, you talk of culture. And the amount of people what's been in here and watching it.
So, you know, this isn't just highbrow stuff here. This is for everyone in Mansfield. And where can you come along at a weekend and see maybe 50 different films in one weekend? It's just incredible. We normally go along to the Odeon, we'll see one. So people need to come down here, sample it.
There was never anything like this locally when I was growing up, and if there was, I would race to be here. It's such a good opportunity to inspire emerging filmmakers and people who are already making films, but it's also so important to have opportunities like this to network and grow and meet like-minded people, share ideas.
A film festival in Mansfield is a thing now, and it should continue to be a thing. I hope it gets bigger and goes on from here. I'm sure that it will, and I'm sure that the guys who've made it won't let it drop either. But it's brilliant to see so many people here. Lots of people coming to celebrate the awards tonight as well. And Mansfield.
Well, to tell us all about it, Jay and Kieran. I mean, that looks exciting. That makes it look exciting. How, you know, we're days away now. How is it all going?
It's going well, a little bit stressful. I tend to get a bit more haggard looking the closer that we get to Friday. By Friday I'll look like a model. But yeah, it's going really, really well. We're really excited, you know, biggest and best year we hope yet. over 120 films over the Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Mansfield Palace Theatre. So it's exciting times for us.
Fantastic. Kieran, what can we expect this year? Why is it we say bigger and better?
Oh, very much so. I mean, we are the biggest film festival in Nottingham. We have some really cool things that haven't really been done in any film festivals local to here, and up and down the country you'll struggle to find things like VR headsets. We've got a whole VR experience going on over the weekend. We're also doing some really cool breakout sessions, a chat with an amazing filmmaker called Joey Levers on the Friday. On the Sunday morning we're doing something we've never done, which is Pitch Up, where we're asking filmmakers to come and pitch their ideas. Oh, wow. And then there's a pot of cash that the amazing councillors and that team have put together that we can put towards making a film. So this sort of opportunity to give back, which is so awesome that we're able to do this year.
So it's all about promoting film and celebrating film, but actually, you know, it's about Mansfield as well, isn't it? First and foremost, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we have that unique focus on working class talent, on diverse voices, women's voices, LGBTQI+, neurodiverse, disabled filmmakers. So it really puts us in a unique place, as Kieran said, that actually we're offering a platform to voices that often go unheard in the film industry. Mm-hmm. I think that puts us in a really unique place as well. Add to that the fact that we are an incredibly accessible film festival. You can come to us for just £4 a session, £10 a day, 25 quid for the whole weekend. And we build the whole festival really around being for regular folk as well. So if you're just a film fan or you want to see what it's all about, you can come down and spend the weekend with us, see some amazing films.
£10 a day?
£10 a day.
So I spent 11 quid going in as soft play earlier for like 2 hours. So.
Oh, and it's way more to see the latest blockbuster, whatever it is. Yeah. And that's just 2 hours, and what you really get from it isn't quite the special experience of honouring local filmmakers, celebrating their work. It's a real kind of joy and to put it on, but Friday night in particular is completely free. So if you're not sure, if you and are in like, I haven't really seen a short film before, and that's completely fair, they're not, you know, they're not everywhere, come on Friday night and just give us a try, give us a chance, you know, give us your Friday night and we won't let you down.
What are you both looking forward to? What's going to be the highlight for each of you individually?
Good question.
Well, I'm on the panel for our Pitch Up event, as Kieran mentioned earlier, where filmmakers are going to spend 5 minutes pitching their next film idea to us for a chance to win over £1,000 towards making that next film. Okay. I'm really excited to hear some of those ideas. We've had some fantastic expressions of interest so far and some ideas. So I think that's going to be a really good one as well. And being on the panel, I'm a little bit nervous, but excited to hear the ideas.
Yeah, I'm excited to host that. I'm going to stay away from the judging. I'll just be doing my best, was it Stephen Mulhern impression as we go. But I think for me, Saturday night, that's my favourite night. It's where we put on kind of the slightly weirder films, the horror, the real bizarre out there films. We've got a fantastic animation which is about naked bike riding on the Saturday night. It's wonderful and bizarre, and that's what Saturday night is. And then after that, we have our after festival club where we're actually putting on a music movie quiz. So we've got a band who are performing in this beautiful bar, the Garrison, just up the road from the Palace Theatre, and they're going to be playing a bunch of movie themes, and we're going to be doing a wonderful quiz, which is another new thing that we've never done, which I don't know about you, I've been to so many film festivals up and down the UK and around the world, and I've never seen a movie music quiz, so we'll
I like that idea.
Have fun with that.
When you're judging the pitch up, when will you have the winner? When will that be announced?
We're going to announce it the same day.
Oh, wow,
so
okay.
Folks need to come down for this because we're actually going to get the audience involved as well and ask them who they think was the best pitch. We're then going to go away, we're going to fettle around, we're going to decide a winner, and then our mayor, Andy Abrams, is going to present the winner with a big cheque for over £1,000 at the start.
It's a big check. It's the real,
at the start of the Mansfield Film Awards on the Sunday evening. So folks will be taking home that money the same day and can get started on their next film project. So that's really, really exciting for us. I think you're not going to wait months to hear back. You're going to find out the same day.
Real time. That's amazing. So this is the third one.
Yeah.
I know. We don't want to jump ship, but. Is there a fourth in the planning yet? Or are you going to get this out of the way
It really depends, and this is a crucial year for us. It's the final year of our Arts Council England funding. So for us to be able to continue, I don't think it's too far to say that we really need bums on seats this year. We need folk to come down, to give us a chance, and to prove to Arts Council England and to the local council as well why Mansfield Town Film Festival deserves to stay. You heard in that intro video there, and that was from our first year. Yeah. how much folks love this festival, what it means to the filmmakers as well.
Yeah.
So we need folks to go to our website, mansfieldtownfilmfestival.com, buy the tickets, come down.
Brilliant. Well, I wish you all the best of the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now from flicks to sticks, or kind of, because it's wicked. It's time to look at the return of the 100. It gets underway in just a couple of weeks, and the men's and women's Trent Rockets get going at Birmingham Phoenix at Edgbaston on August the 8th. The first match of the game at Trent Bridge this year sees Rockets play Northern Superchargers on August the 10th. The women's side have been boosted by some exciting new signings and can rely on returning stars as well. Here's our own Mark Dennison speaking to two of the players while they were getting the Splendour crowd involved with the game at Woollerton Park on Saturday.
I was supposed to be at Rockets 2 years ago, but I broke both of my feet, so second time's the charm.
How do you do that?
Stress fractures.
During play?
Yeah.
Ouch. Well, I'm glad you're here now anyway. How are you feeling about the new season?
Yeah, really good. Really excited to get going. It seems like a great team, great group of girls, and great kit. So,
I think the fact that it's double headers as well, and the men play after us, it creates a really good energy and atmosphere around the ground. And I think us players can really vibe off that as well, and it really gets us up and about. So, the more the merrier down for us early before the men's game. So hopefully we can sell out Trent Bridge and then everyone can stick around for the men and watch some better cricket beforehand. We're just trying to get as many kids and I guess people in general to come through, have a hit, have a bowl, just enjoy it. Get a little bit of Trent Rockets merch as well. There's some sunnies and hats and stuff going around, so little wristbands as well. So just getting everyone involved and I guess just spreading the word that the 100 starts in a couple of weeks' time.
I don't want to show off or anything, but I've been told I've got quite a wicked right hand when it comes to batting.
Okay.
So I don't know which of you wants to chuck a ball at me.
I'll go.
You give it a go.
Yeah.
All right, Heather, let's bring it on. Okay. Would you mind, Emma? Can you hold the mic?
I can.
Thank you.
All
right, let's do it.
We've been told about a skillful right hand. Let's see how that goes. First ball in. Oh! I said that was an unconventional fielding position. First ball. A bit of an odd. Well, we've talked about cricket being a gentleman's game. Nice bit of spirit of cricket there. Apologising. That's 2 from 2. 2 from 2. She has primed. Oh! I mean, hit wicket and out. So he's actually got out 4 times and 3 balls there, which, yeah, I'm not sure about that right hand.
I think I'll stick to presenter, don't you? Right, time for your picture of the day now. And this one was taken by our own Lucy Marshall right on top of the Notts TV Splendour bus at the weekend. Look at those dark clouds. But it was great though, wasn't it? Right. Speaking of dark clouds, pretty much what we've had today, really. It's been muggy, and it's getting down to 14 degrees overnight. Tomorrow should be dry at last. We'll have highs of 20 degrees, still very cloudy. And then on Wednesday, that temperature staying at 20 degrees, but the rain will be back. Well, summer was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Right, just a reminder, if you want to send your photo, Notts_TV on the socials. I'll be with you tomorrow at 5:30 for more Notts Today. Have a good evening.